In this daily drop, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I've been up to here today in the barn. So let's go. Okay, everybody, it's a little crazy here, and that is because lots of graduations and in-laws, family around, and I still got to get work done. I'm also going out of the country in about 2 weeks or so, and I'm trying to figure out a bunch of stuff. So while Sundays here in the barn are normally about figuring things out, it's especially so this particular Sunday. So a couple of things. The first thing is that while I expect to be bringing some kind of, I love to say, camera system with me to Europe, I'm thinking that a lot of the content that I'm going to be creating is going to be with my iPhone 15 Pro. And one of the problems is, while it has quite a good front-facing camera, it does not give you a lot of options in terms of field of view. And that's where these lenses come in. So to be able to shoot with the rear-facing cameras, you have to be able to monitor your picture, or at least you should be able to monitor your picture. So what I'm doing right now is I'm testing out a couple of these, what they call selfie monitors, which connect directly to the iPhone over video, USB-C based, and then allow you to see that picture. Now I have two of them right here, and I'll report a little bit more on this in the future. There's a couple of key differences. This little one from TTQ, I forgot what it's called, the something TL39 or something like that, has one fantastic feature, which is it has a USB-C audio input. So if I want to use something like the wireless micro from Rode or anything else that has a USB-C based audio component, because I am plugging the monitor into the phone, whoops, and I also have some other cables and things I'm trying out here, that's taking up the port. So I'm trying to figure that out. The problem with this is you constantly have to press the screen kind of blindly on the iPhone in order to do stuff. So I'm trying to work out something else, because this other monitor that I have, very similar in size, does not have the, what I was saying before, the USB-C audio input. So that could be problematic, though I'm trying to work on that. But what it does have, which is pretty amazing, is if you go into the accessibility features of the iPhone, there's something called adaptive touch. And they've made a monitor whereby you can actually touch this screen when that's activated on the iPhone. And I can do things like press record or change the focal length or the lens that I'm using. Slightly clunky. I think better than the solution of having the audio from here, but then I have to solve the audio problem. So that's what I'm working on. Some stuff coming in tomorrow from Amazon for that. And then also just trying to figure out what equipment I'm bringing with me in terms of lighting. A nightmare to get. That's a whole different story. But this is the Zhiyun Molus X100. This is the RGB version. This is a bi or X that they like to say now, Cam Mackey version. I didn't even know who Cam Mackey was. I probably should have. But this is really impressive, because this is an RGB WW Cobb. Same form factor as the original X100, but RGBWW, and it has green magenta shift. So far, pretty dang impressive. Again, a nightmare in terms of the buying process and how long it took to get to me, and I'm still waiting for the little spotlight attachment, which I don't think we'll get here before I leave. But this right here, this with the barn doors, this is the new Fresnel. This thing is awesome. Just live on here if you need a really intense beam or beam angle. And then this magnetic little barn door. So kind of loving this in terms of a travel light. It doesn't really get, whoops, more compact than this. And that's kind of what I'm doing today. So I'm sort of in the working stuff out. I'm sure sometime this week I'll get more into what this setup is. It also includes getting a different magnetic mount. My old one, in terms of the hinges, was getting in the way of things attaching, and this one is not. So I'm happy with that. I'm getting pretty close. That's what I got for you. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Daily Drop.